Hiya, Dart. How are you, dude? How are you doing, good sir? Alrighty. Kyle is nowhere to be found yet, so I'm sure he'll be on soon enough. In the meantime, I am going to finish off what I need to do as far as getting the primos done. I had a pretty busy day today. I didn't get to touch the game at all. So just do it now. I wanted to do it earlier, but like I said, I had a really busy day. Oh. David, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the like. Do we have all people? We have all people. Woohoo.
Tutti ai posti di combattimento. Forze nemiche in vista.
It's an Henri. That's not what I wanted to do.
Avvistato incrociatore nemico.
Caccia torpediniere nemico colato a picco.
Rilasciata cortina fumogena. Siluria dritta.
got him.
Abbiamo distrutto un incrociatore nemico.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
Corazzata nemica affondata.
La nostra vittoria è vicina.
Ay, ay, ay. Why is there we go. Don't forget, tomorrow is the release of the patch notes for the new campaign coming up on Monday. And you guys are in for a treat. Yay, somebody finally
La
killed him.
nostra vittoria è vicina.
Should have been on long before, but whatever. Alright, one down, 4 to go. Take whiskey out. We have people or we have bots? We have some bots. Come on, Yugumo. I'll take your head on.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly. Problem solved, sir. Our team has taken the lead. Our victory is in sight.
Shit. Going too fast.
Our victory is in sight.
Boom. Oh, come on. There. Doing me dirty like that. Alright, that's 2. Kyle get on yet? No. Oh, I can invite Thatch. Haven't seen him in a while. Hiya, Howard. You went with Niord. Not a bad choice. Although it's sadly underwhelming.
Gute Arbeit.
Hi, Matt. Soyuz, Yami. That's 3. Well,
Hey,
hello
can you
there.
hear me?
I can.
How you been, bud?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain. Been a bit.
It has been a bit. You like completely fucking disappeared.
I did. I went through a gnarly divorce.
Oh.
Yeah. It's been a fun ride.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, no. It needed to happen. It was one of those sad stories where we just kind of grew into very different people. And then towards the end, like we were so different. There was no compromise on anything, and it went downhill.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It was like 3.5 years. Like, my longest relationship was 12. This was just not the deal it needed to be.
So you ready to come back to the program?
Yeah, I think I just have to publish stuff. I've been working on Voyager, which has been, oh my god, that's been gone for a little while.
Enemy cruiser detected.
But yeah, all I need to do is I think I need to make a Reddit account and then just start publishing stuff. I don't think it would be an overly complicated process. I've already reached out and talked to Zahales, said hi to Blip, talked to Final a little bit, talked to some of the CCs, Mike, Aaron, Tactic,
Nice. Yeah, there's not many of us left.
No.
Compared to how many there used to be.
Yeah, it looks like the game has kind of settled down quite a bit. We'll see. There's a lot of other things that I might dive into if I'm going to dedicate the time and effort to becoming a CC, so this might be a side project at best. But probably still worth it for the free shit if I'm in the, the shit and the shits and giggles.
Torpedoes to port.
Enemy cruiser.
Wait, how far are my torps? 14. Ooh.
What are you running?
Niord.
Oh, I haven't finished the campaign yet. I'm on 75.
You got 4 days.
I'll be able to do it if I focus on it. I've got a bit of work coming up this weekend. I think I'm off tomorrow. But
Victory is in sight.
Let's see, what's happened with me since I last saw you?
yeah, right?
I had a stroke. At the
Oh,
beginning of the
Jesus.
year. Yes, I'm okay.
How you managing?
Fully recovered. I'm good.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yes. It wasn't
I'm so glad to hear.
it wasn't that bad. I got
Right.
lucky in so many ways.
I work in an ER. I totally get it. I'm so glad to hear that you recovered.
So I needed what caused it was both my carotids are blocked.
Oh, so you threw a clot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the right side's been operated on because the left side had the stroke.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have the left side done next year. Because
The name of that person. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm in good enough shape that I could go the rest of my life as I am,
Yep.
but I'd prefer to have it done.
Oh, for sure. The name of that procedure is so cool. It's called an endarterectomy.
Yes, I can never say the last part. But yeah.
It's basically Roto-Rooter.
Yep.
Yep.
And the first one, because I had it done twice within a week.
Mhm.
It was not fun.
No.
Because I guess, well, for those of you out there watching the stream right now, you're going to have to hear my wonderful gory story. But so he put a patch in there. So whatever he called it, a patch. And it didn't take because I was getting a fluid buildup. So, because like after the first night I was home, because I came home the day after the surgery, and that night, you know, fever, chills, and I'm like, God, am I getting an infection already? So, just to play it safe, went back to the hospital. And they're like, well, we're going to have to send you back down to where you had the surgery done. So they shipped me back down to that hospital. And the surgeon and the team went through, and they're like, maybe you'll be okay, and we won't have to do anything, you know, fingers crossed. And they're like, yeah, we're going to have to go back in, and we're going to have to replace it with a vein this time. So back under the knife I went, and then they did that.
Yeah. Gnarly.
Yeah. But yeah, that was fun. Was out of work for 2 months while I recovered. Speech was the weirdest thing because he had to operate so close to a particular nerve. It pulled my tongue.
Yep.
And so it was really hard to. The first 2 weeks was really fucking hard to eat. That was so difficult.
Yeah.
Because you can only chew on one side. I could only technically chew on one side of my mouth. And speech was there, but not there.
Yeah. When you lose motor function in the tongue, I mean, we call it aphasia. It can really mess you up, and there's a whole bunch of different kinds of aphasia that can come about, whether it's because of surgery, because of neurological injury, because of muscle atrophy. There's a whole slew of different reasons, and it can really fuck your day up in the sense that you can't like chew, swallow, and then worse yet, because you use your tongue so much, particularly in moving food to go the right way, you can actually be at risk of inhaling it. And that is a gnarly day. It's not something I would wish upon somebody. But yeah, it can be pretty gnarly, that process. I mean, I see it firsthand, and my heart goes out to you, and I'm so at least relieved to hear that you've come back from it.
Yes.
You know?
The only side effect that I have is I don't have full strength back on my left side. At least when I'm trying to lift, you know, carry anything heavy or just lift anything that's heavy. That can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. But that's the only, thank God that has been the only lasting side effect.
But you've got use of all your fingers and your hands, which that's the big thing, right? You can always rebuild some strength. But being able to use your hands is another big thing, you know. You take these things for granted until you lose them. It just shows you how fragile we really are, you know.
Got one more coming.
No rush. We can take that. So yeah, after the divorce, I moved back closer to home, so I live right on the ocean now, which is fantastic. I could smell the change of tides, which is awesome. And I work in a trauma center, like one of the oldest hospitals in the country.
Oh wow!
Which is fantastic. It's been huge for me just to be able to learn with the doctors that I work with. It's been a fantastic experience.
That's awesome.
So Not all has been bad. And then earlier this year, right around my birthday, I got a husky.
Aw,
Yes.
they are so cool.
He is probably 90 pounds, so he's quite big, especially for a husky. I mean, these dogs are usually like 65 pounds for boys. He's vocal, very chatty, loves to talk, will tell me exactly what's on his mind. It's kind of funny. Like after a while, you start to recognize the sounds that he's making, and he does have like his own little language. Loves to run. We ran pretty much 3 to 5 miles a day through the summer. We would run probably about 2 miles an average each time. I would go running a couple of times a day. It's been fantastic for my mental health. Total goofball. Total goofball. Loves like little tricks, and he's definitely got a sense of humor. So if I sleep in, he will try to wake me up and be like, okay, the sun is up, asshole. It's time to go for our morning run. And then he'll be gentle, and then he'll lick, and then he'll start talking to me and be like, okay, asshole, it's time to get up. And he'll continuously and slowly escalate until he will literally rip the blankets off of my bed and run away with them into the living room.
Action stations.
That's good. That's so awesome.
Oh yeah, he see, I love to give people shit, and he gives it right back. It's fucking great. It is everything that I have deserved in this life. He will spontaneously, like, if I'm laying in bed and reading or whatever, he'll run up full steam ahead and jump like headfirst dive straight at me in the bed, and will crash land into the bed. And we're talking like barrel rolls, flying every which way. And then whichever way he lands, he will immediately then look at me, tongue hanging out of his head, with his ass-eating grin on his face.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, this is... We're in co-op? We're in co-op.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
AI, because we're just... I'm going through the primos, getting them.
Oh, you're good.
Enemy battleship detected.
The ship is on fire.
I totally would have YOLO rushed way differently if I had realized.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Oh, go away.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Our team has taken the lead.
As you can see, we've only got whiskey in the game, so we have all 4 Iowas now.
I did see, I have whiskey.
Nice.
I did finish that campaign.
Enemy battleship detected.
I'm still sad that Orochi didn't accept my bride for Salem.
What one?
Salem,
Oh, for Salem.
way back in the day when we had gotten it. I don't know if this is public knowledge or not, but this is like some straight up CC lore right here. When we had tested Salem, we had it for what, like 2 weeks, the usual that we would get.
Yeah.
and I loved it. And I had given it like a glistening thumbs up. I sent that up to, I think it was Sahalis and Blip at the time. I'd given my nod, as it were. And when it came time to it, I reached out to Orochi. I said, I have like 24,500 steel. Like I was like 500 short of getting it. And I said, well, it's used, so I think it should be discounted. It's already in my account.
I'm not even sure what Orochi's doing now.
I haven't seen him. I know Blip is like a developer now.
Yes.
Doesn't really do. I mean, good for him, because I think that was definitely his strong suit. Like, he was so good with stats and understanding the technical side of the game, like in writing and coding and interfacing and a lot of the very technical things that are require kind of, I wouldn't say a nerdy brain, but definitely has the mindset for it.
Which is even more funny because, well, funny by the fact that we have guises for Blip and
I
Final
saw
Boss.
that. Yeah, I saw that. What are you getting into, you little shit? Yes, you. No, the other giant red-headed husky in the apartment. Really? Leave it. Get out of there.
How many 8s do you need, Kyle?
4 more.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Hey, I'm just getting home, thank you very much.
You're still killing me.
Oh, you work? That sucks. Me too.
It's a shitty life.
Yeah. I mean, mine has its perks. What do you do?
I'm a quality inspector
Oh.
for
Like-
a CNC machine shop that manufactures parts
Mhm.
for aerospace.
Oh, no shit. That's kind of high speed, actually.
Mhm.
I did machining for like, oh man, 6 months. I ran a lathe and I ran a mill, and no, thank you. The whole sitting at a push button thing is just not at all for me.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of just operator level
Yes.
instead of actually being a machinist.
Yeah. Not much for me either.
But yeah, the machines that we got are what's called the eco speeds, and they're essentially the size of a semi's trailer.
Yep.
We got
Yep.
10 of them.
It's a good sized warehouse.
Oh yeah. And I threaten my managers every day.
Oh, fun. I did a brief stint as safety for like 2 years in a giant industrial. We built a power plant. And I did like tech rescue and stuff, but most of my day-to-day was safety. So I get the whole part of threatening your managers and being like, okay, guys, don't be idiots. What do you mean? Well, we're trying to build this thing. Yeah, well, maybe don't weld on top of, I don't know, the fucking acetylene tanks that are 30 meters below you. You guys are dropping fireballs on flammable gases that are going to then shoot right up into your asshole and gore you like a Spanish bull in a parade. Okay? It's not
a pretty sight.
No. And then the worst part is I get to cuss you out because then I'm going to be the one that has to explain to the hospital why you have a propane cylinder shoved up your ass.
Yeah, I just threatened him on my boot.
I'd like to be a little bit more creative. But I had fun with it, you know. You got to.
Right.
There was this foreman that we played like stupid little tricks back and forth, you know, little pranks. And I got called out because there was some guy with chest pain, so I just grabbed the van and went across site. Didn't have my seatbelt on as I was driving on the site. So this foreman sees me, he's like, "Oh, nice seatbelt." And I was like, "Ah, fuck. God damn it." And so
it's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Right. It was like, fuck. I know that at some point in the future, I'm gonna get shit for this. Like, it won't get in a huge amount of trouble, but I'll get in trouble. And so he had this like walking stick, and I went over to the carpenter shop. I was like, I need a broom handle right now. And it was taped up a very specific way. And I grabbed all the tape and I made a fake walking stick. And I put nails into the stick. And I said, I'm going to give you an offer you can't refuse.
Hull breach. We're taking on water.
Like, especially too when managers come into my area, you know, like that. I mean, I'm just literally just rocking out in my area, music blaring as loud as possible and everything all like that.
As is tradition.
Yep. And my area I'm essentially in a fishbowl. Right, so they can see me, I can see them.
Yeah.
As soon as they open the door, I scream out, "Don't come in, I'm naked."
Oh, that would be so much fun. Oh yeah, I've seen worse.
Torpedoes direct front.
I mean, I might leave some for you guys.
How thoughtful.
Maybe.
No.
What about evil sparks on Minegumo? Okay, Raccoon. Let's. What fucking zombie are you creating?
I've seen a lot of Minegumo running around. Now, last week I covered the bug sparks on Arena. I guess Ezreal Kikazi already has it, but I covered it on the Tier 8 Kitakazi, and my conclusions were.
Oh, don't put her on Kitakazi. What are you doing?
So we're going to be testing out evil sparks on
Sounds like either heresy or blasphemy.
evil sparks not be good on Kikazi is primarily because in order to use evil sparks, you have to give up the unstoppable. And without that skill on the arena, that taken out, you're dead in the water. That's a death sentence that wants to be a gunboat like Kikazi. However, the Minegumo has something for to protect that problem. British when they can avoid ongoing. We're in a situation where you can get Christian taken out of the water, well then you've got the smoke screen. Kill yourself. Take yourself from. And so perhaps hard on this. Although you feel you're real wicked. Problem, yeah. Have one big problem. Battle. Probably you're fine with us. Also,
Oh man, that is heresy.
test out the efficacy of evil sparks here that we're well, yeah. So of course we're going to be cautious in our approach. Spots we can get, and we're going to
Alright, this sounds silly. I'm gonna have to dissect that later and be like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
What do you think of the Japanese getting hybrid battleships?
Gonna be interesting.
I can't imagine it'll be terribly worse than. As I run right into these torpedoes like an absolute knob. I'll dissect them when they get here. Pretty much everything that comes over here breaks my heart now. So that's kind of been the challenge. I was really broken up with what they did to Haida. Voyager pissed me off for quite a bit.
Problème résolu, chef.
I haven't really cracked the Dutch cruisers yet. I've had some good games with them, but not where I want to be. The Japanese cruiser lights are amazing, despite being rather mid. I've had a lot of fun with them, and then the British battle cruisers are hot in some tiers and not in others. And I think that sums up most of the stuff that's come over since I've been gone.
Nice work.
Oh yeah, and then the other, the Gdansk is stupid. that needs some attention. That's something I'll dissect later on. It's on a tomorrow thing.
Minegumo is, I think it's decent for where you actually have a Japanese gunship now, and you've got British smokes.
I mean, Hayate is a gunboat.
I never play her.
Oh. So. There are essentially two Japanese destroyer HE cells. And easiest way to crack this down would be in tier 6, but it follows the same trends in 7, 8, and legendary. That being said, the difference is that your regular 3rd year type HE has 1800 damage. That's the alpha. And then certain 3rd year type, same gun, different shell, has 2150. So it's a 350 point bump per shell. And those ships, respectively, are the gunboat versions of the Japanese destroyers. And I'm not talking about the Keda Aki with the 100 mils. Just chuck those out, those things suck. I'm talking about specifically the 127 mil armed ships. ALU Kakazi has the buff shells. So do the regular Yukikaze, Asashio B, and ACAT do not have the increased shell damage. So the result is something called TTK. It's time to kill. And basically that is measuring the efficacy of your HE shells or your alpha damage per strike over a period of time. It's a little bit different than DPM. So DPM is how much damage you're going to do per minute, obviously, right? TTK is damage per salvo. So ALU Kakaze, despite having a minuscule health circle and a detection ring that's so small you basically have to step on it to spot it, has in tier 6 the best TTK out of any other destroyer, and that includes the German Z35.
Okay.
Think about that for a second. So the Z35 and the Benson have about the 2 best DPM out of the destroyers, any one of them. Yukikaze, because it hits so hard, will kill you faster than the other 2 ships, and it only really needs 2 or 3 good salvos to get the job done, whereas any of the other destroyers in that tier will need quite a bit more. They're going to need about 20 seconds worth of time. ALU Kakaze, for that comparison, is 14.7, almost 15 seconds. So that's a huge step. You're talking about a 5-second gap between the time it would take to reach a certain amount of HP, which for tier 6, I want to say it was like 15,000 was the number that I set, and 17.5 for tier 7, and 20 for tier 8. So it had a nice little gradient to it to effectively measure the growth between tiers and break down the DPM as it pertains to damage over time. And as you go up that line, right? So now we're talking about the other premiums. We're talking about the Minegumo. We're not talking about Kida, because the Kida has the 100s, which are a whole different mechanic, different shell, different gun. Minegumo does not have the buffed HE shells. Hayate does.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah. I run my Hayate as a gunboat, and it slaps. And the reason is because Hayate has some of the juiciest base HP out of all of the destroyers. It's not quite Elving levels, but yeah, I think you're sitting at like a healthy 22. So you've got room to punch around. And I don't think your TTK is quite as broken as it is with Yukikaze tier for tier and pound for pound, but it's definitely elevated versus your true stealth torp boats, your hybrids, and your gunboats. It's going to land somewhere in that gunboat arc in terms of like DPM and TTK. So once I get Minegumo and I look at the guns and I can spec out the ballistics and see what shells she's firing, then I'll be able to make an accurate determination of like, okay, how do we treat this ship? Single fire torps. I think she gets what 2 sets of 4, plus the smokes,
Oh,
and is essentially just a refashioned Hayate.
meh.
It's not something that I'm going to be able to. Oh, that's right. Shima also has those buffed HE shells. And it's not just the alpha, it's also the ballistic pattern too.
Forze nemiche all'orizzonte.
I knew there was something I was missing.
Generatore di fumo avviato.
L'incrociatore nemico sta colando a picco.
Avvistato incrociatore nemico. Rilasciate la nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
I forgot how absolutely retardedly broken Russian ballistics are in this game. Totally real primitive.
Russian biased.
Yeah. Hypersonic shells. Totally makes sense.
La nostra vittoria è vicina.
Now we go up to the expensive girls. Preußen.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's wrong with Preußen?
Nothing. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Mr. Desmanis.
That's one ship I didn't get was Preußen. I missed that one. But it's okay, I have Ohio. It's better. Should have shot AP. Could have citadel him.
I don't want to waste the ammunition. It costs too much.
I didn't miss. Oh, that. So back in June, I took a turret tour on the New Jersey.
Oh, how was that?
Cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Just to see how, from top to bottom, from the very turret itself all the way down through to the lowest deck.
Nice.
Pick up powder bags and everything.
Probably good idea.
You're not gonna die, you little fucker, are you? No, of course not. But it was neat to see where they did the powder storage and
Yeah.
how
Well, this Montana
how they
got
got the
it.
shells into the elevator. And just everything involved to get that 30-second time to get those shells loaded and fired.
Oh yeah, and the shells are heavy too.
Oh yeah, I think it's 1,000 pounds at least.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
As much as a Volkswagen. Beetle. That's what they used to say. Shooting a beetle 23 miles.
Still pretty cool. That's still pretty fucking awesome. Wow.
Our team has taken the lead.
The ship is on fire.
Military advancement is always so cool. People or humans can be really creative.
Oh yeah.
Enemy battleship detected.
The old saying is true. Necessity is the mother of ingenuity.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Soyuz.
I'm waiting for this Montana to come forward.
Oh no.
I was broadside to him. Why was it? It was only a matter of time. We just switched shell types too late.
You can citadel him with the Des Moines. Bury him right underneath the turret.
Run into the barbettes.
Into the plate, if you can. Des Moines has the Mark 21s, which is the US 203 Shap.
Mm-hmm.
Your penetration is in the 500s,
Hmm.
especially inside 5 kilometers. Voyager's is even dumber. Voyager is like in the 650s somewhere where I'm clocking it. Like I can't get an accurate measure because it will over penetrate. It gets stupid. Tulsa, Salem, Des Moines fire the same shells, but Tulsa has technically different guns and the worst CPM of the 3, so it's obviously the worst.
Very true.
Voyager has even worse DPM, but its ballistic performance is like literally retarded. It's not logical, and I think that's why I haven't like sat down to pen it out, is because the numbers look dumb. They don't make sense. In the sense where you with the Voyager can penetrate pretty much anything with a a waterline citadel. So like the Soviets, um, the Germans, the Italians, and you can tag them pretty reliably inside 7 kilometers. And then inside 5, you're talking about getting through the German turtlebacks. Inside 4, you're talking about getting inside the French turtlebacks and the Americans. It's dumb. Salem and Des Moines kind of, or I should say, father that trait, because Voyager is the successor, not the other way around. Where Voyagers is just tuned up, but the raw numbers that it is based off are already broken. I do think that review is still floating around somewhere on Reddit, where I've spelled out the Des Moines, Baltimore, Salem, Tulsa, all of their respective ballistic performances. And it's silly. It starts with Baltimore, and then it goes off the rails. AL Baltimore is still the best Baltimore, by the way.
I haven't really played around. I have not really played a lot with that one.
She's quite rare to get your hands on. Definitely worth it. It's the best Baltimore. I know the Wichitas technically aren't Baltimores, but they're looped in with that group because it's still the American CA-203. But Wichita has very slightly better APDP, very slightly, and it's because there's a shorter reload, but it's firing worse shells, so your penetration doesn't match the performance. And AL Baltimore has a shorter reload with the Mark 21 SHAP, which is the Des Moines 203 AP, where the rest of them fire Mark 19s. And the difference between the two is like 150 millimeters of penetration. So where we already said like the Mark 21s in Des Moines, Salem, Tulsa are about 500, you're getting about 350, which is still nuts. Oh, what an excellent battle to illustrate my point.
detected.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Oh, come on, really?
Oops.
You're about coming onto the angle, Seth, and then punch it AP right below A turret on the cheek.
The ship is on fire.
Now that you're closer to B, fire towards
Problem solved, sir.
X and Y.
The ship is on fire.
are the Borg. Existence as you know it is over. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Resistance is futile. Enemy fleet detected. Resistance chance high. Warship detected. Threat level medium. Weapons effective. Suspend recalibration. Medium warship signal detected.
Oh, hello, DC.
Weapons
Boom.
effective. Suspend recalibration subroutine. Plasma leak detected.
I guess the bots went to torpedo school today. Alright,
Computations predict victory. Maintain present directives. We used to be exactly like them. We will add their
Here we go.
biological and
This should be quick with
technological
me.
distinctiveness to our own.
Okay, here we are. Right there.
Ah, fuck you, Ohio.
Well, I might not be able to get through Ohio. I don't think I've tested this one specifically. Big sad. Yep, nope. 9 pounds. Maybe if I'm sharper. There it is. Got it.
We will add their biological and technological distinctiveness.
The trick is to
our
not go
own.
through the belt. I think that has more to do with the fuse activation threshold than it does the actual physical penetration mechanics, because I was getting through the belt and scoring full penetrations with no citadels. As soon as he kind of gave me his hind quarter and I was able to punch right below Y turret, that's when I started scoring citadels. But of course, that's going through the extremity to hit the citadel rather than through the belt. So it's kind of cheesy, but it gets you there. And let's go and see. What should we equip? Where do we pen? Specifically, where do we pen? Okay. It was literally just aft of the belt. Let's go to Ohio and then map out the plates. So we came through. That's obviously 32.
I'm gonna have a drink really quick. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
And then 387. This is 400 mils of penetration through spaced armor. And that's quite a gap to punch through. Which means that you're retaining significant speed going through that bulkhead. What was my 1,000 meters a second? So yeah, it's activating on the plate and then still has enough time, so it's going to be a 0.3. We couldn't score on the main belt. 409. Plus 32. Okay, so this 430 spaced. So the penetration for Voyager inside 4 kilometers is somewhere between, and this is after activation, is somewhere between 400 and 450 millimeters of penetration. So I wonder what it would be flat raw. Because you're going through 2 plates and still able to break through 400. That's big. That's a lot of force. Yeah, absent activation, it's got to be north of 550. It's got to be pushing 6. There's no way it's not.
Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Gegnerische Streitkräfte entdeckt. Gegnerische Schlachtschiff entdeckt. Gegnerischen Kreuzer gesichtet.
Montana firing at me here. What the fuck?
Gesichtet.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer gesunken. Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen. Unser Sieg ist in Sicht. Torpedowerfer zerstört. Feueralarm. Problem gelöst.
Woohoo.
avvistata corazzata nemica.
Oof. Timing was way off on those shots. Holy shit. Nice.
Nice.
La nostra squadra è in vantaggio.
Corazzata nemica affondata.
La nostra vittoria è vicina. La nostra vittoria è vicina.
Yay. Ah, finally, that's all fucking done. At least I can get one standard match in before I head off for the night.
Yeah, I think this will be my last as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I was saying a few weeks ago that this particular skin that the Wisconsin came with looks very sharp compared to the other Iowas. And we were talking about this in Discord, in the CC Discord, because this Iowa actually has the teak deck on it. None of the other Iowas do. That's what makes it stand out so nice.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to Wisconsin, but I'm also not super battleship heavy, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I show him a fair bit of love, but that's probably not a detail I would have caught.
Alright, I'm gonna try and support the Charlie side.
Enemy force detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, I haven't spotted.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Yeah, there's a destroyer in there. There's some there, there's a...
Enemy battleship sighted.
Oh, she's cruising.
Yeah, she's booking it. Oh, there's a Citadel.
Oh, she damaged on the fire. Whiskey's cutting across too. That's a permafire on her ass.
Torf's coming
Down
out.
torpedoes.
That's on me. Oh, she missed.
Schlieffen's broadside to us. Citadel Schlieffen.
Nice.
That's a double fire on the whiskey. Which she immediately damaged on. Alright, so that's going to be the Z46, so that's the Z52 in Bravo. Fire on the Schlieffen. That should do her in. Okay, ball, come on. Oh, all shatters. So unlucky.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yami broadside.
Oh, going behind that iceberg.
Alright, so the Zed floated towards Charlie.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Woo! But I hit the brakes.
Yeah, it looks like she's in that slot right between. Yeah, I just got spotted, presumably by her.
The ship is on
I'm gonna
fire.
cut this way.
The hell is that name? Oh, he's out. Never mind.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Nice work.
Oh, I broke a whole bunch of handy shit.
Problem solved, sir.
Don't turn into me.
Hindenburg's coming your way.
Yep.
Z36 is over.
Very well. I'm very well handled for dealing with a Hindi.
Nice work. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Oh man, Hindenburg. It's like there's almost no reason for you to get closer to me, considering you have tons of torpedoes and none of your own. She's dead.
Nice.
Nice.
Enemy battleship detected.
What's your back?
Keep cheeky, let him know that I know he exists.
Target penetrated.
Take
Nice.
that. Thank you, thank you.
See if we can get rid of this crunch stop.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Z36 is trying to get rid of me. Or is it Z52?
That's gonna be the Zed.
Yep.
The ship
He
is
is
on fire.
trying to get rid of me.
Well, if he boogies back my way, he's in serious trouble. I run AO Atago on Takahashi, which means my AG is dumb. It is very dumb. Like 20% fire chance and 8,000 salvos are fairly common,
Problem solved,
Nice.
sir.
especially if I pen. It's 2 fires in the Kronstadt. Oh, that might be trouble. Not a bad touch. Leave me alone.
The target's in sight and begging for attention.
Oh, see, Kronstadt's annoyed at my presence. Love it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like that. Like that. And that's on a Kronstadt, which has stupid armor for its class. You're not getting away. You are not getting away. You are going to die.
How the hell did Iwami disappear?
Yeah, she's around there somewhere.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Ooh. Almost got him. Oh, there's a
Destroyer
Wami.
detected.
She's over by the Z.
Enemy
Nice.
cruiser foundered. Our team has taken the lead.
Yami's broadside at the moment.
And she's
Okay, now-
creeping towards.
Wait, on a reload.
That's 1 fire. Damage con.
Immediately, yep.
She's looking at me. Break.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
She's gonna run.
Yep, she's running.
Good luck with that. You know what my range is in this stupid thing?
All the way to the edge of the map.
Right now, 17. Only because no one's within 5 kilometers of me. Then it goes up to 19 and a half.
Oh, good God.
Yeah. This is... I took this and I was like, how can I make Suzuya look tame? This was my creation.
Well, let's see if I can give you some more range.
That's a fire. Like this thing, Dev Strikes DDs, it mauls cruisers. Battleships, once I saturate their superstructure, I'm not really going to pen them very well. But it burns them to a crisp.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's not fair.
Very nice.
I'll take it. I've done pretty well with Takahashi. Definitely one of my more liked ships.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you for the games. That was fun catching up
Yeah.
with you, Thatch.
Oh, until next time, bud.
Yes, sir. I will see you
All
soon.
right, thanks for the invite. Catch you guys later.
See you later, Kyle. Oh, Xbox party. What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. All right, folks. That's going to be the show for this evening. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. I do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And hopefully I'll get to see you all again. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Have a great night, everybody.